Hello everyone, good evening, this is Jack. Of course, if you are new here, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. In the end of this video, you are going to know my ideas regarding Sino-American relationship. I'm going to tell you my personal experience with some American friends. And by the way, the President of the United States is gonna visit China very soon at the end of next month. And it's going to be a wonderful event for both countries. Trump is gonna be here, maybe in Shanghai. Back in 2002, I met some American friends who came from, I can use Kim because he passed away. He came from Illinois, Chicago, and we had a great time. I took them, a little group, around China, and they were very surprised. They were very excited to have a chance to visit China. That is really special, that moment. Sorry, a little bit. And back in 2002 and 2000s, China was a lot as developed as right now. And we visited Beijing and Xi'an, the most ancient city in China. And we also went to my village. That was a very special moment for them. And he was very surprised to know the real situation in China in the rural area. My village, the house was an individual one. It has 2 floors. And, that was totally different from America. And we raised cattle, sheep, ducks, roosters, hens wildly. We don't have a certain places. Some of the roosters, they just walked everywhere. They walk everywhere, and they just go a certain place at night. So when the morning arrived, the rooster just made the beautiful voices. He said he enjoyed that very much. And we went to Wuhan from the village, and that time the highway was not established. The car went to Wuhan by the normal way, not the highway that time, because that was very snow. Took us around 7 hours. But right now it's just about 2 or 3 hours. That was very snow. So this kind of exchange between China and the United States is very good, Both countries are huge, and we're not near each other. Maybe we have too many differences between two countries, but we don't have any threat physically. I mean, maybe some guys will say, because of the high tech, the missiles can reach the States and the missiles can reach China from American continent. Yeah, that is only a hypothesis. I don't think the missiles can reach here or reach the United States physically. We human beings have never done that, right? The missiles fly over the Pacific Ocean and then reach one city, or even reach one military base. I don't think so. What is your idea? So this kind of a threat, this kind of manners is only displayed on books by media, but mostly in China, people think the United States is huge. The United States helped China against the Japanese invasion, right? Because of that, China had the best chance to have the free of invasion from Japan. And China and the United States was the allies back in 1940s. But right now, I think when Trump comes to China, and he wants to do business, he's very business-oriented, and he won't talk a lot about ideology, about regimes, about human rights, about something like that, like this. Maybe he will focus on business economy, and that's pretty good. I don't mean human rights not important. I mean, be realistic and do some business, make this world to be better. And you can look around, look around here. China maybe is not the best, but it has its own strengths, right? Look around here. Look. So clean, right? It's wonderful. No threat, no shootings. I don't mean China is the best, but it has its own shining points. So you can look around here. Everyone is happily walking around here, shopping, eating, and pleasuring. Life is such beautiful. Everyone's life is pretty good. Of course, there's a lot of problems from here or there, and sometimes it's pretty hard to decide it. Yeah, every country has its own shortcomings and disadvantages. I hope the Sino-American relationship can be strengthened, enhanced after this top summit is going to be held in Beijing, of course. Beijing is the capital of China. Shanghai is the capital of China Financial. It's the largest city here, and maybe he will come here. I don't know. So this is a good chance for China and the United States to sit down and have a lot of negotiations and have a lot of agreements, and maybe sometimes they have some certain disagreements. Put them aside and focus on the agreement. And by the way, they've got more chances to meet later this year in China. China is going to hold the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation in November or sometime like that, December, in Shenzhen. So this is pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, please give me a like. Thank you very much for your time. Look around here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm gonna a little bit busy. I wish you all the best no matter where you are. And I'm going to the opposite, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your time. I will see you later. Bye-bye.